2023, and I'm gonna make this quick video. It's not gonna be too long, because I gotta go here in a bit, but I just wanted to talk about this Trump matter of him being indicted again on these apparently counts of obstruction of justice and matters of national security. Um, I know that it's nothing to do with anything, like where there's an actual serious like victim that got hurt by anything. It's mostly about secrecy, security clearance, the fact that he was showing documents to people that didn't have the proper clearance for that. And I want to say this about that because first I want to make it clear that I'm not a supporter of Trump. I don't necessarily think that he's a uh, a good representative for what a leader of a free country should look like. I don't think that he's, you know, the moral the moral example that we should be, you know, looking up to or anything like that. I'm not saying that he's not done anything good, because from what I've heard, like he's been actually pretty good to, as far as finding pedophiles and stuff, like to that whole issue. He's been, during his time, he was going after rings of pedophiles and bringing up people. I not on the grander scale. At least not publicly. He wasn't doing that. Um, but on a lower scale where there's groups of pedophiles here and there. I know he organized like a task or an operation, to go after specifically that within law enforcement. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I know he implemented that, and he did some other good things. Um, but that doesn't mean that I think he's the answer or whatever. But I, I know he's not perfect. He's definitely not perfect. But neither am I. And neither is pretty much anybody that's in the world of activism or change. Changing the world out there, doing whatever they can do. Every single person that's doing their part to help change the planet is not a perfect person. They have some faults to some degree, some more than others, obviously, but he is. I don't think, I think he's kind of raunchy at times and a bit misogynistic, but that's the environment that he grew up in. That's the culture that existed at the time. So, not to say that that's an excuse, but it's more understandable that somebody would be like that. So, because of that, I don't think he's necessarily like that bad of a man. Um, I'm not. I'm pretty sure he. I mean, he's pretty much said that he also partakes in, in that quid pro quo whole arena of the political lobbyist movements that happen, where business and politics mix up, and and he benefits from that in some way. And I'm sure he's been shady in those things at times. He's a businessman, like that's how the good majority of them are. um so yeah, but just the way they're going after him, like for these things that I'm pretty sure a lot of other presidents have done, like keeping files. I don't know if they've kept that many, like, to the degree that he apparently had in his house, which was a lot, apparently, in his living room and his bathroom and his storage rooms and his ballroom, and even his bedroom apparently. And that right there kind of tells me like he's really invested in what he's doing and trying to do something about it. I mean, you're not gonna have boxes of files hanging around your home that you don't plan on using, or that you don't intend to use, so. And maybe he was planning on doing good in the world, and he had his own idea of doing it, a way of doing it. And that's kind of admirable to me in a sense, because it shows that somebody's putting an effort into what they're doing. Like they're actually trying to do it, and it's not just like something that he's being ordered to do by someone else. Like Bush, for example, was ordered to start the Iraq War, to invade Iraq. He didn't even know why or what. He was given a script, he read it, and he later admitted it. Like, that's fucked up. That shouldn't be, you know, that should be something that they should be investigating after a president's gone, not fucking the fact that they just have a lot of files in their room and shit. So I don't know. I gotta go, but I'm starting to wonder what's going on with Trump, really. Is he really a bad man? Is he really that bad?